Bank Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 20. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Block. Showing it. Black.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. The defense won the battle. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Nice touchdown, baby.
Tevin Coleman, 73 yards. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
56. Check 56.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Not today, you are.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
1st down, the run with Lynch. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. 34 yards there, the 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
56. Rip left.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now it's Wilson. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Nick Bosa and his 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And some room for him there. He'll take this up to about the 15.
That's it. Big hit.
Here we go. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gotta do better.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run on first down. It's Lynch. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
56. Let's go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Blue 15. 56, right there. 56. Right here. Slam.
Now a give, running right is Lynch. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Right there, 56.
Hey, 0.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. This time Wilson will throw. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. 65.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
12. 6. Bullet high. 21. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
21. Here we go.
On third down, a run from Breida. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And big problems there. They'll say this crossed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 30 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. For a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
0-0-0.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
56.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. He's got him in. Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On first down, it's Lynch. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down in inches.
280. Let's go, 14.
56. Hey.
The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
56. Right there. 56. Yo.
Deeper.
Yo.
They'll run on first down. Lynch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Bang out.
They'll run with Lynch. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Green 80.
56. It's coming this way. Here we go.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
56 is the mic. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
A carry now for Lynch. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
right there.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Hey, gun.
56. Stay with me.
Hey, Haywood.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw is Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Gun.
Focus, defense, focus.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught, Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
56 is the mic.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Tempo.
On 1st down, it's Lynch. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it till the play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They go play action now. Wilson flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. so tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And that one travels out of bounds. So a bad break there, and that will thwart any chance that they had of coming back.
Well, fellas, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Wait.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He finds Coleman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And we're just inside of 10 seconds to go. They'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo, and it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.